Got a P250 armor on Nico yet again. Some things never change, and he's got that nade for door. G2 into the lobby and look like they want this A site. m0NESY setting up utility. Hot roof molly here. He's got a flash to follow it, and then G2 will explode into upper.
Well, here we go. Waiting for the cue. Nico chomping at the bit, ready to get stuck in. The Molotov deployed. FASHR, the gunslinger. Dual Elite's ready to go. Nico about to strike. The Cleaver comes through.
No, Nico picks up the first easily onto FASHR. Now looking to move forward. It's Mezzy, the Aussie down.
I like that Hank Hollywood guy. He was cool.
He was pretty cool, man. Very handsome.
Very handsome.
Don't know why he's called Hollywood when he was from, Massachusetts.
Yeah, strange.
Do you not know Hollywood, Massachusetts?
Oh,
Like, one of the biggest cities, man. That's where like all the movie stars of Boston go.
Is this retake possible though? No kits, 5-on-3. They've picked up the Julies on the T side now. It looks to be impossible. Is there anything to be done?
Gotta go quick though, don't you?
Nico.
Crossfire is the first hold. Nico looks away. He will die, but I'm not worried yet. With the time ticking as fast as it is, Roy needs to move pronto. HooXi guns him down. nicoodoz will get one, but that is it in the round. G2 with a pistol, looking for their 17th.
Well, they lost both pistols against MIBR yesterday, so a great start here. We'll see if they can find the conversion. You're almost certainly going to see the force buy from the CTs in the second, a plethora of 5.7s and deagles to be brought to the party. Let's have a look at the replay here. m0NESY, after throwing the utility, finding a lot of kills towards upper, recovering those Julies as well. Quite a simple and easy procedure overall for G2. Looking like they're fired up, and indeed the force buy comes through. Actually focusing on the CZ, the weapon has made a bit of a comeback last few months, I would say.
Surprising considering the 5.7 is in a great place right now. Very powerful, got that one shot. But of course, when you think fnatic, you do think of the CZ75.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, outside smoke's deployed. Nico walking with it. HooXi will be joining him shortly, but look at this. This could be the Crims Roy combo. Maybe there's something out of these CZs. Maybe we'll see the reason as to why they've decided to go with him. Could be the pocket rocket. But good discipline from Nico. They throw the smokes, but they don't cross down. They don't go into the danger zone. And don't give those pistols a chance.
Looks like they're going to be starting to lean towards the ramp room here. It's a tight choke point. The CTs don't have a lot of presence there as well. So outside, Molotov deployed, trying to find that space. A lot of damage inflicted to Roy as he burns down to 8 HP. Nico will take full control of outside here, confirming there's no one in the main smoke. And start to make his way towards heaven. His teammates have got full control of ramp as well. Very fast pace from HooXi and a guaranteed frag on the cards here.
What's he done? He's cursed them.
I can't believe it.
I have no idea either with that double kill. Mezzy tried silent dropping it, but Nico has upper. JKS could leave. He really wants this kill.
Yeah.
37 seconds, out he goes.
I don't know how Roy has stayed alive this entire time, but he has. The CZ's working out. Final 30 seconds. Nico and JKS have to figure out how to get into a bomb site here. JKS going to climb up the ladder, look to play with Nico, who is on the side already, but the bomb has arrived. Now they can lock in the plant, and maybe with these two players alive, you're still capable of pulling off a round win.
Certainly possible. JKS and Nico, quite the dastardly duo. Will be tagged by the scouts, exchanging blows. nicoodoz down to 1 HP.
But it's all about Nico's positioning at the door. They have to cross into him, and his rifle's only good for one. Roy, who made the play on the lower bomb site, comes around the ramp and is able to close it out. What a round for fnatic.
A guaranteed kill, her Henry.
I take it all back.
Why are you throwing him under the bus like that?
He was out in the open, at the
agree.
bottom of the ramp, and with the noisy cricket in hand, manages to get a double kill. So I guess it answers the question as to why they're purchasing up those CZs, a specialist weapon, finding some very special kills there. 3 in total for Roy as he picks up the Galil to finish things off. The backstab comes through, and he survives that. Not even a trade coming through.
A specialist weapon indeed. That's a good way of putting it, because I have never been able to find a single kill with that weapon, but every pro can snipe players across the map.
Same. It's the CZ and the UMP for me. I think I've never fragged with either of them. I just feel useless with those weapons.
UMP's got a bit of a kick in it. You've got to
it
really
does,
give it
doesn't
a
it?
yank.
Well, after winning the pistol, G2 give up the second round in quite a convincing manner. fnatic will have the upper hand moving to the next round. They collect pretty much all of the Galils. nicoodoz investing in the M4A1S and FASHR with the MP9. We are seeing a couple of AK-47s come through for G2, however, so they will be force buying in return. We'll see what kind of strategy they have in mind, as they will be bringing out a scout for Nico as well, surely.
Cheeky.
It'll be given over to m0NESY. We'll see.
Nico's got no armor.
Oh yeah, I guess he must have dropped the AK, so he'll be given sniping responsibilities here.
Interesting. Go over silo perhaps, look for a pick behind the garage, we'll see. fnatic, at least, I'm hoping they've come in prepped. We didn't see a great look out of them on Vertigo, getting locked out of a ramp in both halves, really. But this is a map they can almost guarantee that G2 would have picked into this series. It's a map that fnatic have always liked, that Mezzy has always liked, playing under Alex. And teams gone by. But right now, it's a map we haven't seen for a while for fnatic, so they've got a lot to prove.
G2 cross down with a couple of players into Secret already. Quite a bit of control for them, but it's about FASHR, who's rotated down the vent. He's already on this lower bomb site and could cause a couple of problems. So here comes the AK-47 in the hands of m0NESY. He's going to be searching for this opening kill. FASHR on the stairs decides just to run away. Gives them some space to play with. Hunter will look to create more space for G2 as the rest of the forces start to come with him.
Oh, the good flash. They're going to chase down Roy. He won't be blinded, but he's on 1 health because of the scout. And HooXi will find that kill. Hunter's even entry down lower, pushing FASHR all the way back. 3 on 5. It's getting scary.
Yeah, no damage really inflicted either. 45 seconds remaining. HooXi continuing to find ground outside, but Crims will shut him down. The first incision has been made, but nicoodoz down towards lower, M4 in hand, trying to deny access towards that lower bomb site.
Not a lot of time for G2 to figure this one out.
They're coming up.
I think it's the A play, but Mezzy's going to hold and gets himself a 4K. Lovely work from Mezzy.
35 bullets of doom. Perfect positioning there from the young Brit. 4-man spray down in a 5-on-3 situation as well. He saves the day, and that's going to be 2-1 for fnatic, and hopefully 3-1 if they can convert the full eco. And it's Crims finding that first kill, and they did come up the vent, and it was Nico, unfortunately, swinging around with the scouts and no armor. A perfect scenario there. Mezzy mows them down, no problem whatsoever.
You never expected to go that wrong, but the spacing really wasn't perfect for G2. Those main players were a little lapsed behind, and even the 2 vent players, one comes up at the start, one at the end. I mean, need a tighter spacing there for G2 to ever win that round, but even so, great shooting from the Brits.
Well, here we go towards ramp. Crims with a chance to get an ace himself. The big spray from the Galil. 35 bullets will be dished out here. First 2 kills are hit, and what a response. And a couple of they need to be careful.
Glocks! They're starting to pull this back. G2 with just Glocks in hand now have upgraded into the rifles. And we've got a Mezzy FASHR recovery mission. Round 4 will take on so much time for G2 to play with. FASHR starts to get a read of where they might be. Finds Hunter first in the second as he saves the day. No Glock round win here.
Damn close though. Too close for a little ramp hit. Crims got away with 2 as well, but it didn't matter. Lots of damage either way to the rifles of fnatic. Means G2 are poised to break their money going into a gun round here. Momentum at the start of this map is very uncertain. No one's really got it.
Well, this is a great chance to see Nico gather some form in the tournament as well. I mean, Hunter and him have been a little quiet. JKS definitely so in comparison to Katowice. And unfortunately for Nico, as soon as he gets the rifle out, he tries to be quite quick about the main play and ends up just getting one-tapped.
Yeah, I mean, all those smokes are down as well, so there's not really many places for Roy to look other than
goes
roof.
Crims.
It's part of the distraction, but yeah.
Crims is about to get himself a chance here, but m0NESY rips him apart and opens up space down Secret. Now G2 look to play with this one, Henry.
Yes, indeed. They've actually got full access towards the lower bomb site. CT's rotating, but through the ramp. But one string to their bow is at AWP, but the bomb will be going down cleanly. m0NESY to defend. Decent Molotov towards the right-hand side, just funneling towards that left. 4 on 4 for now. Kit's obviously available, but do they want to go for it?
JKS is far away right now on a lurk that will field nothing. It's a full ramp retake for fnatic, but they've got to make their mind up soon.
He can still activate. He can still go Secret or down the vent, but it is more of whether or not fnatic even want to attempt this, because they're very slow about this at the moment.
Doesn't look like it. Too much in this one to lose it. All the money on the line. They still have the lead. They can give it up, but not a comfortable call that fnatic want to make. Especially considering how the round opened, taking Nico off the roof, but Crims falling without anything.
Well, there you go, clean as you like. Second round found. Didn't have to break too much of a sweat there.
That's a round of respecting your opponent if you're fnatic. You know what you're up against. They might have more utility because of how early that execute came in. And so, yeah, you can risk it. Yeah, you can have faith in yourself, but you also have to know what you're up against. And the result of losing that one could have been astronomical. fnatic make the safe call, and they go into another buy round.
Oh, I'm calling wildlife watch here, Henry. We've got an alligator loose on Crims.
Oh dear, we haven't seen one of those on Nuke in years, but it can be very effective. Crims will be taking it towards the ramp room, and he has got company on the other side of those flames. Will be extinguishing them himself and buying a bit of space and time, but here they come, pushing through his hunter.
Oh, it's got out of his cage. It's ready to go. Crims unleashes the alligator for one. It's Hunter that goes down. The alligator fights the Hunter.
Well, there we have it. Will they continue down towards the lower bomb site? No rotations as of yet. We've got Roy towards the warehouse. Nico still towards silo, so no clear indication of commitment just yet, but this might be it. Mezzi does rotate down, but the bomb is being planted.
Could argue a save again.
I think you have to, though. There was no rotations at all.
Yeah, if Crims gets more than one there, maybe, you know, you still feel good about it, but it's just the 1-for-1. G2 get into the bomb site again, forces a save call from fnatic.
That's why I'm loving the position on silo here, not just for Nico, but JKS last round as well behind main, because typically when you play this 4-1, you're going to have a guy in back lobby, and you could see FASHR went hunting, Mezzi's trying to clear it. If fnatic find that back lobby player on his own, they kill him, then they can be enticed into B, but this lurker in both these B rounds has been so far away from the traditional position that fnatic can't find him, and they can't get beckoned into B. Now they surely got to know what G2 are doing, right? But that's after 2 rounds have been given up for the price of none.
Well, it was the outside execution before, this time a ramp take, the shotgun only managing to find one, and access granted down towards lower. Here's the frag coming in from Hooksy. Nice try from Crims, but couldn't find the double. And as they try and save it, Nico just lying in wait on top of that silo. Excellent work there as they find yet another on their T side. They managed to get 10 yesterday against MIBR. Damn. So tactical timeout used by fnatic as they work out their finances. They still have cash available to them after saving a few weapons there. So nicoodoz still with the AWP, a couple of AKs in the mix as well. But things starting to get a little uncomfortable after winning that second round for Spy.
We'll see what fnatic do or decide to do coming into this round to adapt to what G2 are throwing at them. As you mentioned, it was the outside execute and then the ramp take. We'll see what G2 decide to play right from the get-go here. They've been pretty quick about a lot of the rounds. Nico has been cancelled out because of the speed a few times.
Well, the noisy cricket is back out for Crims this time.
He has played a couple of animals, hasn't he, over the last few rounds?
Oh no, he's got the whole zoo. Run boost.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, Nico again, solo sets himself up in the outside area. Flash goes forward. And Crims, look at this. Oh, he takes a bit of a risk, and the noisy cricket is deadly. Finds itself 1 kill, but it's Roy that's been set up to try and unleash a little bit more, but just the 1 kill on Monacy. And that is going to scare G2 back.
Yeah, you could see he was set up for a couple there. They didn't want to force the issue and decided to pull back, leave it in a 3-on-3. CTs, I would say, on the back foot here.
Yeah, you can see the preemptively rotated down to B.
I do love watching Nico on this T side on this map. He's getting so much space in some of these rounds. Yeah, sometimes getting punished, but the fact that he's willing to make these plays is really cool. Look how deep he is. He's in no hurry for this one. He knows fnatic might come out from ramp to hell. Roy is considering it, but if FASHR tries to move back through, he will walk into the danger zone as well.
Absolutely will. Nico might be his chance to get activated at this stage. FASHR pushing behind them towards T lobby. He has no idea that Nico's actually slipped the net once again.
But you got to be aware if you watch G2 at all, right,
Yeah.
that Nico's likely in this position if he's still alive. So I think FASHR's just looking to avoid him.
Checking it out.
He's still going to get heaven, though. Unless Roy can get here real quick. Actually, he will, but it might be to his detriment. Nico is still eyes on the prize and headshot surprise.
There's the FASHR play, though.
FASHR flank, 2v2 now.
Good movement here from FASHR. Really well played to avoid Nico outside, go around the backside and get that bomb down. It's all on Nico to win this 1 versus 2. 20 seconds. Unless FASHR makes a big mistake and he swings, he actually goes for the riskier play,
Ballsy.
but it's immediately found with success.
Yeah, that is absolutely huge. Well done from FASHR there. The nice flank in towards the lobby. You can see the awareness as well. Even though Roy was compromised, they knew Nico could be in that position there, trying to be active and shut it down before he has a chance to really cause crucial damage towards the back of the defense. But there we go. fnatic bouncing back after losing a couple in a row. We go 4-3.
And a timeout for G2 now being taken. And money is starting to come into question, Hugo.
It's not ideal. It might be enough to justify, though. Get 3 AKs up and try and play a faster round.
If you're doing a faster round, a Tech 9 can be very viable with the the AK-47, so I think I spotted a cheeky AK there. So we are going for the buy, but it will be the timeout, of course. Honestly, with the T-side AWP being brought out as well, and here's the flank from FASHR. Perfectly timed, finds that bomb, shuts down the round. Like you said, a brave swing towards the end, but he was there. He always had the advantage once his teammate went down. So very well played. Has made a compromise buy for G2, but still a viable round opportunity.
Perfect round to let m0NESY off the leash with the AWP and go for an opener. They've gone for a lot of grouped attacks as a team, but now if they just send in the AWP for a 5v4, that could go a long way. He attempted it, and there's the AWP on the other side, starting strong, finding Nico outside.
Nico's been cancelled out far too many times towards outside here, and nicoodoz gets aggressive, and a second kill. That's just so good to watch.
He wanted to stick around for a bit more there, but that will do. 5 on 3. mezii with full control towards Squeaky Door. Roy retreating towards Secret as well. Massive advantage. No one really has to be too active now. Fall back, enable those crossfires, and wait for the next move to come in from G2.
The next move is likely to be towards Secret here, unless they start to think about a push in towards main. They control towards the red box, and JKS is just waiting for an overextension from the CTs towards Garage or Secret itself. But they can take their time. They're allowing HooXi to go and set up some util.
Don't swing, Roy, or you'll be in trouble.
Smoked out Crims now, so you can't watch this. Window is smoked off, so they can actually cross down Secret. Information flow now taken away from Crims, and they will start to put that bomb towards main. If they go Secret, Roy is waiting in the corner, and he's picking up so much info from this, and Roy easily takes down m0NESY.
Excellent work. That should be it with 30 seconds remaining.
Whoa!
Another freebie available as the smoke fades. JKS trying to pick up the pieces here, but it's far too late. Best he can hope for now is a couple of kills and dent the economy, but not going to happen. It will go 5-3.
Every kill Crims gets, there's like a second player standing right next to him. Like, he is getting traded no matter where he plays. But still, as long as you get the first, you're poising your team for more round wins. And nicoodoz and Roy were a huge piece of that puzzle.
Yeah, I really like the aggressive stance here from nicoodoz.
This is
what
crazy.
A fantastic second shot as well. Like I said, he wanted a bit more of the action, decides to fall back, and as you can see, it works out very well for them. Has to be the eco now for G2. They've purchased just a smoke and a flashbang. Not even an upgraded pistol here, so just going to be making their way through the flames. Bit of a gimme round here. As we'll see nicoodoz confirm they're going towards outside. This is about a 10-second round. Love to see it.
They got absolutely melted.
S.
JK! S.
Yeah, that was the...
That's
That was
what
a joke, yeah. Henry, you want to do it?
JK.
Wait.
Yes.
There it is.
There we
It's
go.
quite good, actually.
Nice.
It's
actually
a lot
really
of fun.
You guys can use that. Have that whenever you want. Free of
Keep
charge.
that in my back pocket.
Nice little round. I gotta say, I'm liking this game for fnatic. They're holding on very well. They lost the pistol. They win the force. The 2 rounds they conceded are 4v4s that they opted out of. And look at the result it's had. They win the gun round. They break the money. They deal with the force. They're in control of this game right now.
It used to be a bit of a mainstay for fnatic Nuke, but they haven't played it as of late, as you pointed out, Hugo.
It's been getting banned.
You're right, and it looks like they're very solid right now up against quite a compromised setup from G2 here. Galil in the mix, bare bones utility to say the least, as we get into round number 10 here. Closing stages of this first half of the second map. This is the pick of G2, of course, currently finding themselves 6-3 down.
And 16 in a row on this map. So they're not out of ideas, I could say that much, but this is a good start for fnatic. A lot of teams, I've got to say, have been taking G2 a little close as of late on this map.
Another kill.
And nicoodoz, it's not close, it's perfect. Entering onto Nico again, Dinko.
Yeah, he's just having such a frustrating time on these outside plays, but he's still top fragging for G2 at the moment. But nicoodoz has started to get his number a few times towards outside, and G2 lose a lot of space. When you lose Nico that early, is often playmaker. Now you don't have him, you almost feel funneled in towards this top site.
I wonder what this is. Hut Roof Molly being lined up, but the yard take is the play for G2. So they're trying to distract A, maybe setting up for a main split. That or the bomb is going to run dry Secret, which is a big risk, considering they know the AWP is in play. Roy is on outside duty right now. The AWP is back on ramp, but Crims is playing rotation, so he can help out wherever he's needed.
Well, this would be a huge recovery from G2. It doesn't look great. Hut Molly does come through, no one to receive it. mezii actually inside the hut. Here comes the outside play, back to a 4-on-4.
Yeah, that's an important kill to find here from m0NESY. Now what does Hunter go? He tries to activate towards Heaven, forces the Heaven peak back into safety, but there's 2 players here. One of them nicoodoz to the AWP, and he finds Hunter through the window. The swing from Crims in tandem removes m0NESY from the equation, and that is it. HooXi and JKS making a last-ditch effort, but they'll run into Crims. and the Swedish King will not be falling here at all.
Yeah, I'm really liking this setup from fnatic. Really synergized and disciplined setups here. You can see anytime they're in trouble, there's an instant trade, upper toward, fake towards upper.
I feel like if you're G2, you feel like you're getting robbed outside right now. Not just because of how Nico's been going down, but also some of the calls fnatic have done out of spawn have been perfect. The round they have nicoodoz open garage is the round G2 throw no smokes. The round that G2 throw smokes is the round fnatic play 2 at red and they get aggressive. They've had some great reads on the CT side, knowing exactly what's going to be called out of the gate, and G2 can't win yard.
Partial buy. Like we said, that run and gun potential can be deadly. On a map like Nuke, a couple of decent flashbangs which have been deployed. There is an opportunity, but Roy sprays them down from the heavens.
Yeah, they're coming out quick. Roy and Mezzi alongside FASHR with every kill needed. It's just Monacy. He's in the lobby. He hasn't really got anywhere with this. I don't think fnatic are the type of team to make too many mistakes in this position. We're looking at 8 rounds already, and we've seen some shakiness yesterday on G2's Nuke. We thought maybe it would be fixed
side
today.
mainly.
And yeah, exactly. Now the T side is really struggling. This isn't looking pretty at all.
Where is this going? fnatic now looking at another flawless round, building up the bank.
Yeah, morale
G2 have only won 3 opening duels this entire game, and Nico's lost 3 of them so far individually outside. So it's been a tough time for G2 on the T side. When you're not being able to open things up and get yourself an advantage, you're always playing with a deficit. And you see when you're losing outside control, you have to even make it last-ditch effort where you're trying to split main. There's just been too many difficult positions for G2 to have to try and recover from.
Well, the lower bomb side was working perfectly for them. Let's go back there, guys. Let's stop trying outside. Let's just get down ramp, get down secret. And those were open invitations to the round at that point. No one even came and rotated down.
Ramp does feel like the move, but we've also noticed nicoodoz constantly switching up positions. So let's see where he starts here, because fnatic are a team that are happy to leave Roy solo yard and just play for info as well, back from hell. nicoodoz is AWPing outside though. That does give Crims a lot to do, and he's going to call for a bit of assistance. FASHR starting ramp as well. Triple ramp out of the gate. This is a read for fnatic, but they've read wrong, Henry.
They certainly have. Towards hut is where the first action will take place. Mezzi finding Hooksy, and they're going to have to commit here. T's spilling out towards the bomb side, finally bringing in a couple of kills. Back to a 3-on-3. That's a key frag from FASHR.
FASHR with another one. Just Nico left, and we haven't had to see him in a lot of these positions because he's been going down first. Well, now he's the last alive. Can he get us a clutch to bear witness to?
It does feel like G2 might be out of ideas here. Every round is falling apart. This is another one that seems like it's in the bag. Nico, though, does have the potential to win this. Is he undetected? No utility. Beneath heaven right now. nicoodoz towards secret. Could be the first challenge.
I think this goes well for nicoodoz. Although, Nico looks away.
Oh, it's the timing.
Takes his time, pulls the AWP, guarantees the kill. It's a 9th round to fnatic. And that was a gamble. That was a triple ramp stack. They had one guy committed A. Mezzi gets a double kill, the anchor man. It's typically FASHR who can do that. Mezzi shows him that this is my role as much as it is yours. And then FASHR comes in and hits some shots over the top.
He says he's kind of a big deal. He really is.
Very nice.
This is all the makings of G2's nuke streak being broken. I hope we're all aware of that.
Well, we thought it was going to happen yesterday, so maybe round 2.
Wow. Another partial buy, I'm afraid. Monacy with just a Glock as well. Are we saving up the AWP going into that next round? Decent AT will do a ton of damage there. The walking wounded make their way towards ramp. Flashbang is okay, but Crim's in a perfect position to mow them down again. Fortunately, Hunter will take a frag and return. So the ramp is theirs, and they found so much success towards lower. They'll try their luck once more, but Roy waiting this time. Same result, another double kill, this time with the AK-47, and there's the teamwork, the synergy we spoke about before. As just Nico remains, he'll be dropped as well. Double digits. This feels like his half's only been going for about 5 minutes.
Well, it's good the fnatic have shown up to this second map. G2 were here for a brief moment, but we got to see them return at some point. I think you're right, Henry. It looks like they've ran out of ideas. They've tried so many different looks. You see how frustrated Nico looks right now. He's having a real tough time getting anything going. This is really tough to watch. I mean, you're looking at JKS and 2 kills right now. Monacy has been incredible for them throughout this tournament. Hasn't even had a big moment. This is do or die now. Otherwise, this is going to be a 12-3 half.
Well, they do have the nice full buy here. Everything they could possibly ask for. nicoodoz this time towards Squeaky. Receiving flames and out of position, but still striking with success.
There's another opening for fnatic straight away. It's JKS that goes down to the aggressive AWP.
That's rough. 2-11 now.
All right, they're setting up some smokes here, G2. I think a response to some utility is the call here because they aren't getting any chances to get kills. nicoodoz, in the meantime, has repositioned towards Secret, so he can still cause a threat even towards outside if that's where G2 send a few players. They look to try and creep through the top site, though. m0NESY has the Molotov ready towards top hut. Hooksie and Hunter, though, they've already creeped out the door. And mezii in the elevated position sees him. FASHR swings through the smoke. Hunter sure he gets the kill, but mezii comes in with an aid right away. And the rifle closes it. Just old m0NESY left. And he's got to pull off a 1v4. Now, he is pretty good. It feels like he's got X-ray sometimes, but not working out for him there.
Yeah, lost some of their mojo, it seems, G2. Honestly, in an impossible scenario once again. Bombed down, CT surrounding it. Flashed off, and maybe he gets one, but nicoodoz in a prime position to take him down, and this guy hasn't missed a shot yet.
You gotta say that nicoodoz is playing really well today. I mean, he's a player that can sometimes go missing, but when he's playing like this, it's beautiful to watch fnatic.
There's something I talked about a couple of days ago on Pro League as well. It feels like when you have a team at the top of their game, a best in the world team, they're often the best on this map, Nuke, right? And we look at history, we look at the longest Nuke streak. It was NIP back in the day, 32-0 on Nuke. Astralis were one off of that at one point in 2021. Prior to that, rather. They went 31-0 on Nuke. Na'Vi in 2021 went 20-0 on Nuke. That eventually got broken, and now G2, they are not even getting there if fnatic can take this one away from them. Left at half of that of NIP's Nuke streak.
Well, nicoodoz is here again. Can he cause some problems for Nico, who's just slipped by him in the smoke? We've been here before. And nicoodoz turns, spots Nico, and another kill against Nico from nicoodoz.
How did he know?
He's in the zone right now. He's tapped in.
He's just feeling it.
And this has been the outcome of the beginning of every round. There's loser player at the start, normally Nico or JKS, and it all falls apart. They'll limp into a choke point and get mowed down, this time with 3 Galils, and the CT's giving them nothing to work with here. We hit the 1 minute mark. Hooksie at least got down towards Secret, and they're going to try and split down towards lower, which we said was the most viable option for them.
Yeah. There is at least a silver lining. If G2 somehow recover this, it's 11-4. Now, everyone at home knows there's some sort of law,
I've heard
perhaps from Zonic, that might make this a dangerous scoreline. So let's see. Crims is gone. JKS creates the opportunity to access the lower bomb site. There's 2 players here.
So fast.
And nicoodoz is just not missing anything.
And there's still a man inside of the site. Roy, the headshot machine, muscles his way through m0NESY, and he's got more to show off as well. 2 more players from Raptor. He's spinning around Beyblade mode, and they are going to spin to win. fnatic find 12 rounds at the end of the half. A damn good showing, looking to break a 16-map winning streak on Nuke against G2. We'll find out in a minute if they can.
I'm such a weirdo. Tattoos from my toes to my earlobe. Was a role model, I never had a hero. I learned how to live through the stereo. Coming from where I come from, the inferior. Everything you see ain't what it appears though. Everything that I built made that from zero, then added a 0. I am my hero. You couldn't imagine what it's like in my mind. It's beauty and catastrophe at the same time. Remember they laughed at me when it was game time. Now I know that they mad at me. I'm one you can't find. I'm not from the day. I come alive at night. I'm not what you used to. Couldn't recognize. They all on the ground while I'm taking flight. Yeah, you're welcome to join me. I promise I won't bite.
Things they say, they're never getting in my way. And even if I make mistakes, I will always see them through. 'Cause I don't wanna play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so
don't fit in with the imposters. I'm taking the mask off, prepare your conscience, prepare for honest, cut off all the nonsense. I'm all of your shot, real wonder who shot you. Go call the doctor, boom like the chopper. Don't you get chopped up, I'm here to stop you. Whoever wants smoke like a roster, break you off proper.
Things they say, they're never getting in my way. And even if I make mistakes, I will always see them through.
What's that?
'Cause I don't wanna play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so hot I just break your chain. You can never stop what's building up inside of me. Play your game. I had enough, I'm burning up so hot I just break your
Nine rounds in a row on the CT side of Nuke, and that puts fnatic in a pivotal position to break a map-winning streak for G2. 16 in a row here on Nuke so far since Hooksy joined. They haven't lost it, Henry, and now fnatic are about to make history again.
I think it's in the bag already. G2 just don't seem up for it. That kind of says it all on Nico.
Yeah.
He couldn't get going whatsoever, dropped at the start of every single round. JKS very quiet as well, and barely making a dent there on their T-side campaign.
Well, nicoodoz was just destroying them outside. The entirety of G2 in that first half got 84 utility damage, and nicoodoz alone had 362.
So he was absolutely bamboozling them with the AWP and the grenades as well.
At least 4 of those rounds, Nico died immediately. He's still top fragging for his team. It's a bad sign for the rest of the roster, not just this guy.
Yeah,
They
sure.
haven't even broke double digits yet. He has about 9 and 14. But what can they make here? If it's winning the pistol round, it is CT side of Nuke. They are specialists on the map.
Yeah.
It's their pick. It's not all said and done.
No, pistol can go a long way, certainly, and they've got a bit of a read as well, starting 2 lower. Nico taking a lot of space. fnatic are so patient, though, punishing pistol as Nico wants to get involved early, as we know.
He's in a pretty good position to get away with something here. Comes up secret, sees a couple ahead, but it's not clean at all. Luckily, Hunter getting something here for G2, but he's about to be crunched from 2 sides. And nicoodoz, what a game he is having. Every single kill. He's got 3 picked up. Beautiful stuff running our man in towards the site. Now it's just JKS who's been struggling, and Mezzi continues to go forward.
Where were you when the streak ended?
Right here on this seat.
Yeah, it was more of a philosophical question, but
I see.
here we are.
Rhetorical.
This looks like it's already, this one's already done. That's the pistol in the bag, and what a convincing performance from nicoodoz.
Kept it up.
The P250 striking left and right, 3 kills found, and Nico, he's had enough.
Yeah, you know, he just
Get
wants
him
to go
out
to
of this map.
Inferno, for sure. Get to that last. He was just constantly. He knew 3 players were outside. He's constantly re-peeking. Like, he feels like he needs to get involved, but he can't hit those shots right now. JKS 3 and 13. He's got a scout by his side, but it's missed the beat. It's got to be the pistol. Dead after 1. They chase down Moneyman Monacy, and he is not long for the world.
Oh, well, FASHR's dual Berettas just goes swinging, but when you continue to try a long-range fight with those, you're not going to get very far. So there's a chance now with the pistols.
Yeah. The bomb's down as well. Nico's deagle, I heard, is pretty decent.
Can do a few things. Has done in the past. Oh, not this time. Hunter maybe with the MP9. Hooksy's got a bit of a flank going. Door swings wide open. Hunter doesn't land the bullets in the correct direction. So Hooksy's flank caught by nicoodoz. Of course it is. Seems very aware today.
Well, that's the round concluded, and it's a brave maneuver from fnatic as well, going towards ramp on these anti-force buy rounds. Tight choke point, it could all fall apart. We saw JKS there with the 5-7, and Hunter trying to suggest the chance here, but that 1 kill will be about it. He knows it as well. Took so much damage en route. We'll have to fall back as we go 14-3, and they just force board as well. So technically you have to eco here, but considering the scoreline, you might just buy again around this MP9, the saved MP9.
You hear this when you see like a 16-8 or a 16-10 and someone says like, it wasn't even that close, didn't feel that close. I've never said that about 16-3, but I think I'm going to, because remember the 3 rounds G2 had was the opening pistol, and then they get force bought and lose, and then 2 rounds where they get 1 kill, once outside, once ramp, they drop B in a 4-on-4, and then fnatic save, and you know, that was fnatic trying to set their money up early. Boy, was it worth it, because then they go on a tirade of rounds, 9 in a row, the AWP making a huge feature piece in every single one of them. And so G2 have not had a leg in any of this game.
Last chance saloon here. They will force buy with everything they have left. Monacy with the scout. M4 for Nico, but fast pace from Roy making his way down towards Secret. I say that. Finally, Nico will get the opening frag here. This is the first advantage they've had in about 15 rounds or so.
Well, let's see if they can convert upon it. Already gaining some control of fnatic as they push down in towards Secret. But G2 are always active on the CT sides. They've got control back. They pushed into lobby. Nico is starting to put the puzzle together. But Crims could be the thorn in their side towards outside with the late round activation. But there's 2 players rotated down to B. Make it 3 now. They could hold this.
Ooh. Jump scare. Oh, smoke in the face. FASHR somehow gets 2 out of nowhere, but JKS up and over on the site. He burst the last. This guy with an MP9 is a beauty to watch.
Well, here comes Crims into the late round. Bomb is down inside of the site. He's got quite a bit of time. They know exactly where he is. We'll see how G2 approach this one. Nico with an M4. JKS, who's done so much in this round already.
Looking for another ace with the MP9. But unfortunately, just 1 player left. Crims will be taken down presumably here, and there it is, the 4th kill. And G2 finally have something to say about it. Break the streak and avoid map points here. 14-4. What do they have left over? They do recover a couple of rifles as well. So the comeback, maybe it's on.
It would be the most historic comeback we've had in a long time to protect the streak in the context of how well fnatic are playing. I'm not going to count them out, but I'm
believing.
I'm not going to go as far as believing yet.
I'm believing already.
I'm not believing
Sign
either.
me up. Let's get on this train right now.
All right, you sign me
Buy
up.
now or forever hold your peace.
I buy now. I'm buying in.
Holding.
I'm buying in low.
fnatic are trying to end it before it begins.
Oh,
here we go, boys.
That's exactly what's happening this round, Hugo. It's ended already. G2 of all the kills, but maybe Roy comes in. Oh, with a 3rd kill.
Sick.
Roy's ruining this. He's found himself 3 kills, and maybe the belief will be cut short. They've gone down the vent.
Fair play at that point.
Dude, I
can't even argue with that one.
That's just ridiculous.
I just love fnatic TV. It's a great shows on
Back
today.
on the air again.
Yeah.
Back
For
on
a
the air.
second season. It's been renewed. Unbelievable scenes here.
The
Roy,
ratings coming
he
in.
is on for the ace this time, and he wants it. Fighting for it.
no.
Flames around him, though, will be burned down eventually. Up to nicoodoz to save the round.
Well, he has been an absolute animal so far, so let's see if he's able to pull it off. He'll sit up towards the stairs. The control room window, glass not broken. Nico on the other side is out, and it's all on Mr. Savage. Running into the site, nicoodoz tracks him, and what a round. Can I now sell real quick all that belief that I just purchased in the previous round?
Sorry, mate, you're stuck with it. No refunds.
Roy just comes in and just wrecks them.
In a what was that? Was that a 2v5 or a 2v4 at least?
No, it's only a 3v5, I believe.
Yeah, they got
No,
the first
it was
2
a
kills there.
2v5. It was a 2v5. I have the scoreboard right here.
Wow, it was. You're right.
2v5 from the Flames boys, we'll call them. Copenhagen should have never let go.
Sick sequence of shots. My God, and nicoodoz didn't seem like he was in any trouble for a second. Had the read on them, and nicoodoz needs to let this one go at this stage. The round has fallen apart, but still
Insulting.
a rush towards the round with the MAC-10s. 1 by 1 they drop. It looks like we're going 16-4. What a horrible way to end the streak.
Well, at least there's no more pressure. At least
I
there's
guess
nothing
that's
to
it. That's a
protect.
good point. It's over now.
Both streaks
All the
dead.
streaks gone now.
Back to day 1.
Streaking banned.
Put your clothes back on, G2.
Maybe call with the pants
It
down.
was a hell of a run, though.
Yeah, it
you
was.
have
One
to say
hell of a
that.
run.
A hell of a run. No one can deny that.
Not easy to do it in this era of Counter-Strike,
G2
but
era over.
yeah, lasted 2
Hell of a
months.
month as well.
It's been a great time.
Oh,
Monacy fighting back, so is Hunter, but it's all done! A 16-win streak on Nuke comes toppling down to the hands of fnatic. G2 have to say goodbye.